Hello everyone. Today we're talking about how to estimate a project. And there is so much more to estimating a project than just the cost. So today I want to talk about three components to get the estimate. The first one is the scope. When we talk about the scope, we're talking about what is this project? What are we producing? How many are we producing? This is defined in our project scope statement, which is a description of the scope. And it also outlines, again, what's in the project and what's out of the project. It also includes assumptions and constraints that may or may not impact the scope. The scope also has the work breakdown structure, which breaks down all of the work of the project in the more detail. The more detail we can get the work required, then the better estimate that we can build. So the work breakdown structure is also used to determine the time it's going to take to do the project. So when we talk about time, we're talking about when are we going to get this done, how long is it going to take, and who do we need to get this done. So when we get the work breakdown structure and the scope, it helps us to create an activity list. So the activity is breaking down all the activities required in the project. And that is used to help build a network diagram. So with the network diagram and the dependencies, what has to be done first, then we help build our schedule for the project. So with the scope and the time, and now we have the cost. So the cost includes many different things, including the resources. When we talk about resources, it could be people resources, how many people we need, what skill level, what is their rate level. It also includes equipment. Do we need any equipment, and what kind is it? Where does it come from? Where does it ship? Which could impact the cost. It also includes general cost of the project. Could include administrative cost or any kind of fees or penalties or bonuses. It could include commissions. It could also include things like licenses, maybe any kind of rent. It could also include supplies we may need. So you can see the long list of costs we take, and that becomes now our estimate. So once we take the estimate and we run that through our change control board, our stakeholders who approve it, that now becomes our budget that we use to track the project along the way and any kind of variances. An accurate estimate helps everyone. It helps the stakeholders have a confidence in their project. It helps the vendor partners be able to manage their own teams. It helps your team to know what they're to do, when they're to do it. And it helps you as the project manager for everyone to be on the same page. So if you need a tool to help you estimate your project, then sign up for our software now at projectmanager.com.